Hello. So, all of these lovely things have all been made using a basic shape and then altering it. And the basic shape is a hollow sphere. So today I'm going to show you how to make just a hollow sphere that you can then turn into any of these things. Okay? So, I'm going to give myself a little bit of space. So you need your clay and you need 2 pieces, and you're going to squish them and compress them into a ball and then roughly roll in your hands. Doesn't have to be perfect. I say that a lot, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Then roll in your hands again. Now, we're now going to turn these into pinch pots. So we're going to use a pinching action like that. So your thumb goes in as far as it can, so you're making sort of a thumb lollipop. You're then going to pinch and turn. Just your thumb inside. Very important that it's just your thumb inside. We're going to pinch and turn. Very rough little pinch pots. Pinch and turn. Leave a nice fat ridge though, because that will make joining the 2 pieces together easier. And your next one, push your thumb in again and pinch and turn. Make life easier for yourself. Make sure they're roughly the right same shape, just where they meet. And they are, so that's great. So next, get a little bit of water. Run your finger around on the top. If you don't like sticking your finger in water, you can use a paintbrush. I really don't mind. And then use a tool, trusty cocktail stick or an actual carver. Just rough up the edges. Water and then you scratch. Same over here. This is my favourite shape to make, as you can see from all the things I showed you at the beginning. I love making spheres. I find making spheres very therapeutic, and as a lot of my work is sort of jolly animals and delightful fat mermaids, it is the perfect shape for me. I think you find something that you really love with pottery, and that's your thing that you go to relax and enjoy, and you're always finding new things, but this is if I'm feeling stressed, you know what, I'm going to make a mermaid, or a big pile of mermaids. So all I've done there is I've pulled the clay across the gap, and it looks very messy, and that is fine, it really doesn't matter. Spatula, again, lovely bit. You're now going to tap around sort of the equator of your sphere, just where you've done your joining. Now this compresses the clay and it joins it all together. Now if there's any little bubbles, they will burst. So you see it's starting to smooth off, looking more like a smooth potato than a fat potato, than a normal potato. There's something very organic about making a sphere as well. It feels good in your hand, it's good and tactile. So now I can just go again and smooth it off. So a lot of your smoothing's been done for you by your spatula, and you just go over it a little bit more. So once you've got your shape, you can do anything with it. You know, it can turn into a rabbit, it can pile up and become a sculpture, it can grow ears and become a face, it can become your start point. This is your sort of point 0, and you can do anything from there. It's a lovely tactile shape to make. The only thing I will say is don't forget that before they go in the kiln, they have definitely got to have little holes in. I lift some of these up. My mermaids, now she normally sits on a fence post, so she's a bit muddy, but they always have to have a hole in. It doesn't have to be a big hole. Some of these have got quite small holes, and some of them have quite large holes. This one, this little hare, now he's actually 3 spheres all stacked up. So big one for the base, another one on top for his chest, and another one for his head. And as long as you've scored and scratched, it doesn't matter, but you do have to make sure that you put holes all the way through. I'm not sure you'd even be able to see the hole. There's a hole there, there's a very small hole there, and there is a very, very small hole there. So that's how you make a hollow sphere. And once you've made a hollow sphere, you can make anything. Thank you.